Hey guys, it's Z with Servant Freemasonry, and I am back with another episode because I think I was wrong. I don't think that it's the junior or the senior stewards that have the best seat in the lodge. I think it's the junior deacon, and I'll tell you why. So let's knock three times and let's get this started. Hey guys, it's Z, back with Servant Freemasonry. And today, I'm actually at home right now, waiting for a company to come in to our house. We're getting some work done. They're going to come in, give a quote, and things like that. So I want to be here to make sure that everything goes right and things along those lines. And that got me thinking to the idea that maybe it's not the junior or the senior steward, maybe it's the junior deacon. Because think about this. When we open lodge, we open it in a way and make sure that we all know that everyone there is a Mason. Now, in particular, in my jurisdiction, when we open up on the second and third degree, that becomes, there's a different way of doing that to ensure people are those degrees that they're qualified to be there. And it's the job of the junior and senior deacons to do that. But the junior deacon, if your lodge is anything like mine, when all the guys come in, they sit on the south side of the lodge, right? So when we go through to ensure that my dog, to make sure that all of those guys are fellow crafts or master mason, he's seeing anywhere of typically 90 to 100% of the masons in the lodge are sitting on that side. So it is his job to protect the house from intruders coming in, and he's doing it from the inside, right? Think about what I'm doing right now. I'm here waiting, and those guys are going to have to prove their credentials to me to come into my house so that we can take care of business the way it should. And I think that's absolutely one of the best reasons why the junior deacon is clearly the best seat in the lodge. You protect the lodge from the inside. Not only are they protecting it and ensuring that everyone there is a master mason or a fellow craft, dog, stop it. But they're also doing it where if we know of a guy to be a master mason or a fellow craft, and let's say, for instance, he forgot the way to identify himself as such, it's the responsibility of that junior deacon to ensure that that brother gets that information. Let me give you a quick example. You just got done doing a fellow craft degree. It's your next meeting. You're opening up in the fellow craft degree, and that new fellow craft does not know how to do all of the opening correct and things along those lines. It's the job of that junior deacon, if the other members haven't gotten there, his mentor, things like that, and explain to him how we're going to be doing the opening. It's the responsibility of that junior deacon to ensure that that situation is handled carefully and with brotherly love. Maybe he doesn't know yet, right? I mean, he knows, but he doesn't know, right? He has never been through it, so it doesn't really matter to him. He could, at that very moment, have a situation which, if not handled correctly, could cause problems for that brother, right? Maybe that brother won't feel the brotherly love if he's pointed out, if he's doing anything along those lines, right? The junior deacon goes over there and takes care of it, does it in a respectful and a manner with brotherly love. Or perhaps, and this has happened to us too, we have a junior deacon, we're opening up on the Master Mason degree, and we've had a brother come in that has not been in the lodge for years, especially those like the 75, 80-year-old Masons. They come back, they want to come to lodge one more time. We've gotten them a car, we've gotten them a ride in and everything else along those lines. We go, all right, guys, let's go through the Master Mason opening, and go, ooh, oh, it's been a while, I forget all of that. You know what? Brother Junior Deacon is going to be going down, making sure that everyone's qualified. And the way that Brother Junior Deacon handles that situation is by far the most important thing that can happen in the opening of the lodge. Because it can either build that brother up and we can extend to him brotherly love and courtesy and make sure that he's not embarrassed or anything along those lines. Or we could go about it in a way which isn't full of brotherly love. And everyone that's ever sat in the East or been in a lodge where you know that when something doesn't go right and it can suck all of the air out of the room, it can. And it can happen in the very beginning with that brother junior deacon not showing brotherly love to those people and ensuring that while they may not have been in lodge for a while, that they're still brothers. And to help him out so that he can prove that he is that fellow crafter, that master mason. And that's why it's absolutely probably one of the best seats in the entire lodge, right? He sees 95 to maybe 100% of the guys in there and ensures from the inside that those guys are qualified, much like I'm doing right now. I'm staying here and I'm going to make sure that when those guys come into my home and they're getting ready to do business, that they have proven themselves worthy to be in my home. Your junior deacon protects your lodge. That's what makes it fantastic. The other great thing that I love about being the junior deacon is when you really get down to the nitty gritty, yeah, sure, the senior steward and the junior steward, we've already talked about them and how, they take them by the right hand and move them along. But who opens the door for that new candidate? Who literally opens the door and welcomes them on their path into Masonry? It's the junior deacon, right? What an awesome thing to be able to do, right? He's sitting there. He's the one controlling. He opens the door for those guys. So that's why I really think that the junior deacon is by far the best seat in the lodge. I know that some other people may not necessarily agree, but junior deacon, by far, best seat in the lodge. I hope that makes sense to you guys. So until next time, stay fervent.